Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Seriously Universe, Explain Yourself, we're going to look at why do I feel so cursed? So why are you feeling cursed? Like everything you do falls apart. You think something's going to be good, and then it just seems to fall apart. It seems like a win. You're never going to lose, can't lose situation, and it all falls apart. Or it just seems like one thing after another happens. First, your car breaks down, then there's a bill you forgot to pay, then this happens. Why do I feel cursed? So we're going to pull one card, and then we'll do our automatic writing. So let's pull one card for why do I feel cursed. Let's see what card wants to come out for us today. And there we go. So, reverse 6 of Wands. So, ego. This is all about your ego, falling from grace, being disappointed. So when we have it upright, it's all about victory and success and getting recognition for what you've done. So this is, you're not getting recognition for things that you've done. You're falling from grace, right? Like you used to be sort of put on a pedestal maybe by some people. Now you're having this fall. You're disappointed. Maybe you're stuck in your ego, right? This could almost be egotistical in terms of look at me, I'm riding my horse and I'm so successful. When we reverse it, it's about maybe being too egotistical about it. I'm the best, I'm the greatest, right? So it can be I'm the best, I'm the greatest, or it can be actually a fall from grace or a disappointment where, oh, I thought I was the best, I thought I was doing the best, and that's not what happened. And so when you're looking at why do I always feel cursed, this is definitely could be you. I thought that it was going to be a shining success and I was going to move forward and everything was going to be great. And nope, it was reversed. I fell from grace. I was disappointed with the entire situation. So I'm going to grab my board now. I'll just move these cards over here. And I will grab my board. As always, I do write in silence and then I dub back over it. So if the dubbing sounds a little weird or off, that is why. But I can't write and listen, or can't talk, sorry, and listen at the same time. So I'll try and get my board aligned here. My camera is a little wonky, but we'll make do. So we're looking at the reverse 6 of Wands. And why do I feel cursed? Let me just pull up my pen and I'll be quiet for a moment and then I'll begin. You feel cursed because you cannot see the benefits you receive from not getting what you want or not being successful. There is a lesson to be learned. Are you learning the lesson? Are you listening to what is trying to be conveyed? You feel it's a curse, but you don't know what disaster you avoided or what direction you were pushed to disappointment is just an opportunity to learn and try again, or learn that this is not your path and you must change direction. No one ever asks, what did I avoid by not succeeding? They only see that which they wanted disappear. But success is not about getting everything you ever wanted. Ask those who you deem to have the perfect life. They will show you all the ways their life is not what they want. Some focus on riches and forget the love. Others focus on love and forget the riches. Grass is always greener when you don't stop to see what blessings you have. What do you have or do that others may wish for, but you don't appreciate? Love. Okay, so this is a very good message, right? People always feel like, why am I cursed? Why is this always happening to me? Why am I always failing? And it's not always about getting what you want, right? You may be like, oh, I wanted that job and I just got cursed. I should have had it. I was qualified for it and I didn't get it. These things happen. That was not your job. That was not what was meant for you, right? And you may have thought this was the perfect job. I would have been so happy in it. But actually, if you once you got there, you would have seen it wasn't that great. So maybe, oh, it's a perfect job. It makes so much money. I'll never have to worry about money again. But what you don't realize is once you were in that job, you would have been miserable and you would have thought, oh, the money's not worth it when I'm stressed out all the time, when I'm working 24/7, whatever it is. And so this is really about, if you feel cursed, it's because you're not looking at the blessings you do have. And you're also not looking at what could have been that you missed, what disaster could have happened that you missed out on because you were directed in another path, or even what opportunities lie ahead for this new path you're on. So if this was a job and you thought, oh my gosh, I would have been set if I got this job, but I didn't get this job. Now I have to do this job that I don't like as much. I'm not making as much money, but you don't know where that path will lead. And it may be 5-10 years down the road, but all of a sudden you are 5-10 years down the road, you're very successful on your path, you're very happy with your path, and you're so excited. And then you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, that job that I thought was so perfect. I'm so glad I didn't get it, right? And this is also in relationships especially when you're younger. You look at these people and you're like, oh my gosh, if only I could be in a relationship with you. And then you look back later and you're like, oh my gosh, thank God I was in a relationship with them. They were too controlling, or we wanted totally different lifestyles, or it just wouldn't have worked out, or I'm so happy with who I am with now that I never would have been with them if I had been dating this person before. And so the problem with feeling cursed is you feel like, oh, everything's against me because I'm not getting what I want. But it's not about what you want, it's what's in your highest and greatest good. And getting that, whatever it was not in your highest and greatest good, and you just didn't recognize it, right? And there's also, when you start avoiding disasters, you don't know that you avoided disaster, right? It's like when you get a flat tire on the road and you're like, man, now I'm going to be an hour late. I'm going to have to pay $350 to get a new tire. I've got to pay this tow fee. This is so horrible. But you don't realize that because your tire went flat, you didn't get into a major accident 2 miles down the road and end up succumbing to your injuries, right? You end up dying within that accident. And you will never know that. All you're looking at is, oh, I'm so cursed. My tire blew. Oh, I'm so cursed. I'm an hour late. You're not seeing, oh my gosh, I would not be here right now if that tire hadn't gone flat, because you never got into that accident. You never knew that accident was coming, right? So there's lots of things that we don't know. We can't see, right? You don't know where you start today is not where you're going to be tomorrow. And where you're going to be tomorrow, if you go this way, it might be the wrong way. So even though you thought this was the way, it's actually, you're better off going this way. And I think that's what we need to do, is start looking at those curses, those things that you're like, oh man, why did this happen? And start looking at, where's the opportunity? Why am I now getting an opportunity to do something different? Why am I now getting an opportunity to go into a different direction? Why is this opportunity here? Not feeling cursed. There's a country song that's just, I'm not quite getting it here, but popping into my head about, it's basically thanking God for unanswered prayers. Might be Garth Brooks. I'm bad with music, but so be thankful for those unanswered prayers, because those unanswered prayers are leading you into a better direction, are leading you into the direction you are meant to go. So I hope this message helped you today, and I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.